What is up, everybody? Welcome to ALWT Gaming, aka with your boy Malachi36, and it's Nightball and Mildewy Carrot. About an hour ago, if you guys watched it live, you guys probably saw that the state of play, which is pending on the background screen as you see right now, had happened. We're unfortunately running just a little bit later on that, but you're still getting our full-fledged reaction to it, as none of us really know what's going on. I did have one spoiler that was mentioned to me on my drive home, but that was it, and I don't know to what capacity. But before we dive into that, how's it going? It's the Nine Ball. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, things considered.
Heard that. And then, of course, we always had to check in with our board, Mildewy Carrot. How are you doing, man?
Alive.
Heard that. Before we dive into this, because again, I don't want to waste too much time on this because I'm excited to see what is in store for us in the future. I want to ask, I know I checked in with Nineball, but Mildewy, are you able to see the stream in the background?
To see a pause.
Yes, it's just paused right now. I paused it at, I think, 15 seconds so we could just dive straight into it. But yeah, I just wanted to confirm that, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys are able to hear, and here's the state of play.
Yeah, I hear it.
You guys hear it? Cool. I'm going to turn it down just a tad, just so we can talk over it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got, baby. Let's see what we got. 3:24, 23.
I can't see. Get that off. Okay.
They turn the lights on those. This
is that music. I guarantee you, this is Last of Us Remastered. Is that what this is? Last of Us Remastered? Or remake?
I don't know.
No, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil
4.
Oh, okay, Resident Evil 4 remake.
Thunder Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Oh, can you shoot and move at the same time now?
We're about to find out.
They
We're about
better.
to find out.
They better. That
You don't have
pissed me
to
off.
Stop just to aim at a body. Oh god, she's back.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she be? I forgot a lot about Res 4, but I do remember the Hayden mode was a stop and shoot. Right? Didn't they do that in 5 or something?
5 did the same thing.
Yeah. Both.
I think Village allowed you to actually maneuver.
Yeah, Village you can move and shoot. The later ones you can. That one,
Yeah.
like Res Evil 6, from when on you can move and shoot.
Yeah. I played up to 5 and 5 just after 4 and 5.
I just couldn't
receive our most sacred body. It begins.
Help me out! That was probably like half of the quest right there.
How many more dark cults are they gonna have in Resident Evil universe? Like seriously, like the whole world was nothing but a dark cult.
It's basically Umbrella's out of
Just
control.
forget what happened that night.
Oh, I know they're out of control.
The pain.
Actually, aren't they dead
Even
by
for
now?
a second.
Yeah, somebody else took them over or something. I can't
This
remember what
time,
happened. They went
It can
underground.
be different.
So another cult.
It has to.
Pretty much, and they started selling their weapons on the underground market. From what I'm.
Wouldn't
Oh, I
surprise
wanted
me.
to see some of this. I wanted to see.
Oh, a little VR action right there.
VR2, nice.
Just for anyone that's watching this right now or
State
later
of Play
on, we don't have any
returns, and we've
predictions
got
for
some
State of
great
Play.
PlayStation updates to share with you today.
This is just strictly us just
And
watching
thanks to
it for the
Capcom
first
for
time,
kicking
just
it off
enjoying
with Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, we did
coming to
predictions
PS5
for
with PlayStation
Summer
VR
Game
2
Xbox
content also in
and
development.
Bethesda, yeah.
Now
Yep.
let's get a sneak peek at 4 games
I
in
forgot what I
development for
predicted.
PlayStation VR 2.
Oh, Village is coming to VR too.
I'm not
Nice.
kidding. Oh well, there you go.
Now,
I mean, hey,
There you go,
good.
Mal. There goes your first game.
No,
well, Ethan,
You know you want
I
it.
don't want
you
it.
escaped
Oh,
my
yeah.
little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
The dragon.
Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother.
It was in first person, though. Perfect.
Man, blood. Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Yeah, this is not me.
Totally you.
You kids have fun.
Nine Ball, you said we can have fun.
They're gonna make every horror game on VR, so you might as well get used to it. It'd be perfect.
I mean, Phasmophobia is already VR.
Yeah, oh yeah. Keep getting, and that's coming to
Of all
console too.
people, have the audacity to question me?
So it might come to VR too.
You, who emerged from the putrid waters of
Star
the
Cry.
body,
No, it's zombies.
plunder
There's
our
zombies,
righteous
so I don't
gains
think so.
and cut our throats like a demon in the night.
What is this?
What have
I don't
you
know.
done to
Probably a new
ensure the
title.
future of this forsaken city? You, who have brought nothing but chaos. When death was swallowing this city whole, it was I
Like,
who
Left 4 Dead
resurrected
in
it.
some way.
It was
Yeah, I
I
was
who
gonna say,
shined
yeah, it looks
as
like a
beacon
janky
of
House of the
hope
Dead.
for all.
Definitely feels
The
like
tower cries out
Left 4
for
Dead
blood,
for me though.
and
Left 4
I
Dead.
vow to spell
Oh,
it.
Left 4 Dead is. I thought you said House of the Dead.
When the bells
Nah, it looks
ring,
not like
the
House of the
song
Dead.
they sing will be righteous.
Are they bringing a Dead Island?
no, Dead Island doesn't have that type
Retribution.
of.
The Walking,
Walking
Saints
Dead.
and
It's
Sinners.
okay.
Welcome home,
What?
tourist.
Yeah.
The Walking
What?
They're
Dead
coming out this
series.
year.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, title household name, so not surprised.
Taurus.
I have heard about a Walking Dead.
Oh, this is Mike. Oh no, this is No Man's Sky.
Yeah, say this is No Man's Sky in VR too. Holy crap!
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah,
That would actually be very cool.
that's actually kind of looking cool already. I actually need to get back into No Man's Sky,
They
but
just did another something.
yeah, I can tell by giant mech.
Yeah, I gotta take down a couple of things.
I need to get it. You're on PC, right, Nunball?
Yeah.
Alright, I need to get on there. We need to hook up.
No Man's Sky VR, yeah. They're knocking these out. We already seen, what, 4 games now?
I don't count them. I just enjoy them.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
It's part of the job, my friend.
Hey, there you go.
Aloy,
Where
call
you
the
take
mountain.
me? I asked you a question.
Who's that Pokemon?
I don't think we will
Everyone
be
says
Aloy. It
Reyes
might be
is a good
somebody else,
shot.
but still, I'm pretty excited about this.
Probably could be. Give someone else a chance, you know.
Yeah.
It's a snap mob. We're not gonna make it.
Still not used to like not seeing an arm.
Yeah,
That's the
thing.
biggest thing I have a problem with.
Same. I was
Like,
about to say
how
the same
can you
exact thing.
not put the arm in there?
Redemption
Like,
is still
seriously.
possible, Reyes.
How is it that hard?
Arm.
Like, you gotta have, like, codex controls in there for it. It's like, you can't just put it in the body?
Find out why the machines are attacking.
Stormbird. Quadrant.
Maybe they'll have Monster Hunter in VR.
Dude, that would be freaking awesome. But that was a, Ooh, Thunderdrop.
Do that,
Dibs.
and you shall be a free man.
I wonder if we still have to
take
climb
all your
those
wits.
tall necks in order to.
Your skills.
Oh yeah, you have to just to get the data.
Yeah.
What's in there and there.
Iron Gun, 40K will probably be real
You
good.
have
That's
walked
probably
in the
first person.
shadows, Reyes. Now it is
Yeah,
time
any
to
first
climb
person could do it.
into the light.
Most games actually go like oh, game over.
I'm Ben McCaw, narrative director at Gorilla. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Oh, wow. New Game
Mama's going to be busy here later tonight, boys.
Ultra hard difficulty.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh. I'm almost platinum that game. I haven't gotten back into it recently, but I need to.
Please check out PlayStation Blog. From all of us at Gorilla, thank you for your continued support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
I can't wait for the DLC that they're gonna do for it to come out, because they did one for.
Get ready, a PlayStation
fan
favorite is
so
coming
you'd think
to
they need to
PC.
do 1 or 2 for Forbidden West, especially the way they left it off. Like, there's a lot going on there to where we think there's definitely
PlayStation Studios. Let's see what we got.
Coming to PC.
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
I think it's Spider-Man.
Asking for nothing. If you want to change the world,
more likely
you have to be the kind of man.
Is it going to be the first Spider-Man, or is it going to be Miles Morales? The first Spider-Man.
Nope, that's first.
That's your mouth.
You really need 2 of those?
I wonder if they're going to bring Miles Morales as well.
I'm gonna go,
I enjoyed this game. I still gotta finish the DLC
You can't just push people around like
but
that.
it's good.
Just ask for help next time.
Definitely.
Time to bring back the glory days.
I know PC fans are going to be very happy now.
Yep.
August 12th. There you go.
Leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
I love them. Like, the whole story was well written. Oh, yes, they did! Yay! They are showing us Stray.
The only problem,
this one.
The problem is that you put that on your Summer Game Fest prediction.
You know what?
You know what?
You know what?
At least we're getting it, you know? I'm with you there.
I don't care where I get it. I just want it.
I feel it, bro.
Alright, you know what? I made the prediction for Summer Game Fest before we even heard about this thing. If I had known this thing was out, I would have done it
This is
beforehand.
very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, I'm glad we're seeing more
We're
interactions
going to get release
now.
date now.
Ooh, Kitty got parkour moves.
Yeah.
Go, Kitty, go! Ooh, a little snake action there going on. No, no, no! I'm not going back to the pounds. You can't make me!
So it's taking elements from a traditional platformer and putting it inside this unique, elusive world.
Yeah, but this looks really good.
Yeah, definitely. But I was about to say, just
Not
looking
actual-
at that little part, like I was curious of what this game was going to be, and it doesn't look like that you're dodging
It's
stuff.
gonna be
versus
awesome.
fighting.
Yeah, it's very
July
interactive.
19th.
Yay!
It's gonna be
There you go.
awesome. I think that's his genre. And let me see.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus
that's
Extra
gonna be a
members
lot
and
of fun.
higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
Ooh.
Up next, 3
There we go.
games that will get your heart racing.
They said no extra cost too. I'm gonna hold them to it.
For PlayStation Plus Extra
I know.
and Premiere, yeah.
Oh, I think I put this
Wait.
one on mine. This is like
Is this Starfield?
Strike it.
No. This
the
is.
Callisto Protocol.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
This
Yeah,
was
they
the,
took
this
it
was
out
the
of-
Dead Space
Yeah.
parody.
Take a look outside.
It's no longer part of the
Did you
PUBG
know that
universe.
they call Callisto the
Which is
dead
good
moon?
because
Yeah.
that kind of would have been.
Dead.
I think you mentioned that it was going to be here on Tuesday when we talked about the state of play, but I think this was one that you put on your Game Fest prediction as well.
Well, yeah, because we were like, if it occurred anywhere, it'd be a game
Gotta
fest.
let that go.
We never expected them to do this shit.
Like a state of play.
Life is entirely in my hands.
just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Oh, that was good. Not that, but the details on the guy, the human.
I do like how they got your life more similar to how they did on this. Or your back.
Nine Ball, you have fun.
I'm gonna join them on that one.
I just love
you guys
that
both
last part.
We'll bring you into it.
I hope you guys have the time of your life.
Gives
I'll
me
be cheering from the
chills every
sidelines.
time.
Nope, 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 nope. He literally just bit his face off. I'm done. December 2nd, 2022.
This is Umbrella Corporation version 2. Right, Nine Ball? So Umbrella Corporation number 2. Ooh.
In the year
I think I've seen this one before. Like a similar style.
a new blood sport grips the globe.
Wait, is this Apex on mobile?
And
no.
in the arena,
No, it's not.
there will only be the victorious.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Apex is someone else.
And the dead.
Battle Ball.
Like roller dome, just killing people.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's Roller Dome, but
Liquid television. I don't know if anybody out there knows remember this show.
which one?
Liquid television. It used to come on MTV a long time ago, like AI Plug. It's like an AI Plug.
Like Tony Hawk mixed with like Battle Blade Arena.
Look, also, you ever heard of Mad World?
Yeah, this also looks like Ollie Ollie.
The world is watching. In Rollerdrome.
I mean, if it's got a story, maybe, but I don't know about that one.
Sometimes I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Is this Monarch?
No, this is
JRPG.
What is this? Yeah, it's 100% JRPG, but what's this?
Oh no, it's Aqua Party.
Captured on PS4. Not familiar with this.
But
it's got daytime at the top.
Yeah, it looks like
So
it's a brand new IP. I have no idea what this is.
Ooh.
The world hasn't ended yet.
Very Scarlet
it's
Nexus.
Not hopeless. I won't let anyone else get hurt.
Don't you want science in your corner?
Persona 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say Persona.
Ew. I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Looks like there might be some choices in there too.
Can I choose my character though, or is it a set character? Probably set.
I have no idea.
It looks like you have a party. From how,
Well, you can get. Well, it looked like you were playing it like they were playing from different perspectives.
Yeah, exactly. But that's.
So do you get to choose
it might
different
be. It might be a
characters?
very.
Wow.
Yeah, it might. I think you just literally play as that party, like
Eater Knights.
Yeah.
Not familiar with that.
I'm not either. Yeah.
Coming 2023.
I can almost guarantee you.
Kowloon Knights and Studio Psy. Not familiar with them.
Yeah, I have no idea who they are.
Action games and dating sims collide in Eternites, coming to
Really?
PS5 and PS4 next year.
Yeah, it looks like Persona.
Let's
where
check
you
back
have like
in with Capcom
action
for a
and
new look at an upcoming heavy hitter.
Upcoming heavy hitter. Let's see.
It's a Silent Hill.
Dude, if it is
Street.
No.
Yeah, it's Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, yeah.
Yep. I guess heavy hitter should be a keyboard. Yep. Capcom.
No! Jet Set Radio.
Oh, really?
No. It's Street Fighter.
Never mind.
When you
Yeah,
go looking
Street
for
Fighter.
strength,
I'm sorry. I saw this.
I saw the graffiti. Yeah, the graffiti.
strength doesn't
immediately
have a
went
real
to-
ending.
Jet Set. I know there was talk about it. I'm not sure.
Okay
if
then, hope you're ready to begin.
you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Yeah, hey, dare I do this? Never
Hey,
feel loose.
hey,
When I
what?
get up in the
World
air,
tour.
I improve. A real problem, but I solve them all
Woo!
face proof. And if you think I'm going forward, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win? Let me spin, boy. A dunk inside, I'm super fly.
Oh wow, yeah, no, this 1000% is Street Fighter, but it's very curious of what they're doing right there. Is they're making like an open world almost. This is actually. That's
what,
pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool.
No, they definitely mentioned, like, it showed, like, you know,
Fighter,
go to the street and go around.
Yeah.
To the streets and all.
That's actually pretty cool.
So I'm wondering maybe if you can make your own character
that would be
in the
cool.
Street Fighter universe. If that's the case, then you may have me on there.
Wow. They may have done something here. They may have done something here.
The top player is here. Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Wow, I think they did something here. Yo, I think they got me. I think they got me back into fighting games. At least for a little bit. I think they got me. Oh my god! Yes, they got me! They did it! Oh, they did it! Wow!
This is our destiny. My secret art.
Yo.
It looks like you can kind of go around the
for
world.
the third version, okay? Wait for Hyper Street Fighter.
Yeah, I think they got me. I think they got me.
I mean, it definitely looks awesome. If they allow you to create your own character and just go around the world and all, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But if not, you may have to choose someone to go around the world and like do their build-up. I don't know how that's going to work.
That
though.
was your first look at Street
That was
Fighter
the
6
thing.
gameplay. Mark your calendars. It comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023.
Yeah, I mean, they allowed you to create characters on basis
Now it's time for
of
two
several other ones.
indie adventures arriving later this year.
Tunic's already out though. Are they going to PC or something?
It's coming to
No,
PlayStation.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't come out on PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on PC.
PC
Well, it was on my
maybe
fancy,
Xbox. Maybe on Xbox as well.
It was on my fantasy game, and the game looks fantastic.
It's like Zelda, just with like a little wolf guy. Look at him.
Oh yeah, it's so adorable.
Look at him go.
That's on my list. Like as soon as I get a sale on it, I'm gonna be buying it on PC. But
Well, we have the summer sale coming up.
I know I can't wait for that.
It comes out
sometime.
Oh, if you're picking up on PC, then never mind.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out sometime this month for PC.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's already out on.
She set out to record
PC
life
for
at
tuning.
the end of this season.
Yeah, it's already out, but I'm waiting
To
for
make
a
it
sale.
real for people in the future.
Ooh,
She asked us
nice.
about living together.
It's another indie
We
game.
asked her about traveling alone.
I remember seeing this.
When the
No,
season
this is the
turns,
first time seeing it, but I'm
what will
actually kind of
remain?
liking it.
No, I've seen this somewhere at one of the earlier conferences.
What she saw.
I like the aesthetic style.
What she captured.
I think this was at the last year's either indie
she
showcase
carries
or
the
the Xbox
sounds of the
showcase.
season with her.
Because I definitely remember this.
The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
It gives me a lot of.
I'm actually interested in that one now. Ooh, Autumn in 2022. Nice.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さん、こんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。
Oh, here you go,
長くお
Malachi.
待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
You're getting a trailer here, Malachi. What you got?
Talk to me! Talk to me, Yoshida!
What are we getting? What are we getting here?
Who are we? What
Oh my God.
are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being.
Let's go!
Breaks us.
Let's go!
That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Titan.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Let's go!
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Oh yeah, I keep getting they ride Chocobo.
Yeah.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Oh, let's go!
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife and found a new
Speaking of
order to see us
Corel.
into tomorrow.
The coral, they killed the coral.
If I take the field, our doom will shake the island to its foundations.
Titan again. Let's go, Shiva. Shiva, baby. Let's go. Bahamut. Odin, yeah. Different. Phoenix.
I can make the Phoenix an actual character.
Yeah.
Wow. Usually the Phoenix is.
Let's go. Let's go.
Garuda.
Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's not coming out this year.
Let's go.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Oh yeah, let's go! Oh, give me something, give me something, give me something. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
16.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
Oh.
20.
Oh.
I could have told you. Don't act like that. You knew what coming out this year.
I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful.
Don't forget to
He
visit
was
I was so
hoping
hopeful.
for a hot.
But hey, that looks good. That looks good.
Looks like you're going to be select characters. You're going to be playing as Ifrit, pretty much from the looks of it.
Yeah, I think the guy. I think the actual
but I
guy's
think you
name
can play
is
through
Matthew.
other players
The
too.
summons on this
Yeah. Well, the summons have that human form, and I guess there's probably something to them, to where there's something in them, and then depending on what they hit, like they end up coming out of them. Was that?
Yeah.
Was that the whole thing? I think it was.
Maybe.
Let me take a look.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing.
And what a way to end it, huh?
That was one heck of a way to end it. It did kind of gut me a little bit that it was 2023. I was hoping that they say like,
oh, it was
winner.
a prison shank, and that was it. Don't act like you're dying over there.
Oh, dude. That felt good. That felt really good.
Definitely looks interesting and all. It's just I'm like I said, I like my character creations and all, but if it's got a good story plot and all, then I probably would pick it up. But I myself am someone who just waits on. I don't know, so it's just because you guys know me, I'm not like Malachi, who's a fangirl of, you know.
I gotta play catch my Final Fantasy, so I gotta finish up my 13.
I still gotta play 15.
I gotta play 15, 13, 15, 14.
Oh my gosh, come on now. How come this is not
7?
I gotta get the 10-10-2 on PC because I gotta play through that again since I know I'm doing now.
I play it usually when I'm going like out of town because I got it on my Vita.
Nice.
All right, here we go. I'm just setting it up here, so it's gonna look a little weird for you guys for a second.
You're a little weird.
Love you too.
What are you setting up?
I was just making adjustments to the screen so that way the background's gone and we could talk about this greatness we just saw. Yeah. All right. So we saw a handful of games. Probably, I want to say, if I had to guesstimate, probably about at least 15, 20 titles. I want to start it off with you there, Mildewy. Like, first and foremost, what did you think about the showcase? And what if you had to put it on a 10-point scale? What would you put it at?
So I mean, Sony's actually been really good so far with all of their plays, even the ones that were like very lackluster, like they didn't have like a lot of games or anything to it. I think they still did them really well and presented the information in a good way. Like they don't do a lot of talking in there of like back and forth with things. They get to the nitty gritty of it. They like these people want the trailers, they want the games. Let's do it. If they have someone in there, it's more or less because the producers are like, hey, we've got like a little bit to say, and then they look at it and they keep it tame. They keep it enough to where we the audience keep our focus on the stream, on the games and all, and what's going on. So they did a fantastic job with this one. I was not disappointed with any really of the of what they showcased. You know, so I'd say 9 out of 10.
Said 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I'm not going to give them a full 10. You have to go like the extra beyond to really get that 10 out of 10, but I think they did 9 out of 10. I give them a B+.
I feel that. 9ball, what would you say?
I think it did pretty good. I mean, it was straight to the point. They showed off a bunch of games, new titles to promote their new VR headset, VR2. Also, they showed off some games that were even coming to, the new PlayStation, the PlayStation Plus tiers.
Yeah.
They also had a couple hidden surprises in there, so I liked it. It was, God, I didn't even put a rating on it yet.
I can go if you want to think about your rating.
Probably at 8.5. I'll go 8.
8.5. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go 8.
You don't want to go the half point?
For me,
that generous.
For me personally, if it gave me a 2022 release date for Final Fantasy 16, this easily would have been a 10 out of 10 for me.
Be thankful they gave you anything this year. They could have waited even
longer.
If
they didn't give me Final Fantasy 16, this would have been like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. They gave me Final Fantasy 16, and they gave me a lot of gameplay, the thing that I flipped out about. I mean, obviously I was flipping out the whole time, but the thing that I flipped out about the majority of the time was when this is such an old school thing what I'm about to say, and if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But the minute they showed the damage output of, I think it was Shiva hitting Titan, that it was way over 9,999 damage.
That means that probably was all diamond dust.
More than likely, but even for like in the former Final Fantasies and anyone that's new to this stream and anything like that, Final Fantasy has been known for, I think 10 on earlier, that you would be able to do a lot of damage with your Aeons and stuff and your GFs and summons, but they would not exceed 9,999 except for select characters. So like Bahamut in Final Fantasy X was like one of the only ones that's able to go above 9,999. Anima, I think, was another one, and then
Anima could
and Yojimba, if you paid him enough.
Yeah, you had to pay him a butt ton of money.
Yeah.
There was one more. No, the sisters, I
the
believe,
sisters,
could.
yeah. That one I wasn't too sure because I never unlocked the sisters, so I couldn't attest to that.
Yeah, I have them all unlocked on mine.
Yeah. But it's just like, it was just one of those things to where, again, like in these Final Fantasy games, at least I can't remember if in Final Fantasy 7 or 8 if you were able to go above 9,999 with your summons. Probably you could, but it was. But again, it wouldn't be all of them. Will be select summons.
It was Bahamut, I want to say, in Eden.
That makes sense.
I know Eden could, because you had to get Eden, then you had to power up, and you had to boost her,
that
basically.
Makes sense, yeah. And I think Diablos could. I think he was able to.
No, Diablo was basically percentage based. Remember, he would hit you based on his level. He would do a percentage of your max health as damage.
Mm-hmm. But it was just, regardless, like seeing that at that time, I was like, yo, this is giving me Final Fantasy 15 vibes all the way. But the story looks great. I even saw some characters in there that straight up looked like I just recently beat Stormblood. There was a character that was in Final Fantasy 16 that looked like one of the characters from Stormblood, like directly from him. So I'm pretty sure that this is like in the Final Fantasy 14 world, just on a cinematic solo standstill, like plot line. So I'm very curious to see how.
Do you think beginning of like prequel to 14 possibly?
I think it is. I think it's a prequel before it be. Not to spoil it for anybody that's interested inside the Final Fantasy 14 world, but there is something. People live, people die. I'll say that much. I'm not going to specify who it is. And the person that I saw in this one is alive. So that's why I'm like, all right, this definitely has to be before 14 because where I'm at, he dies. She dies. They die.
So I know, like in 14, they reset the world with an event and all. So that's why I was thinking maybe they did something like where it's like this is prequel or after the event going into the second part. Who knows? I mean, I don't play 14 enough to even know. So
perfectly fine. But I mean, because 11 itself was its own story, and then 14 itself was like trying to pick up from that point, and then the developer, like, it wasn't doing well, and the developers decided to go ahead and destroy pretty much the world and have it be Realm Reborn, which was absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best decisions that they could ever make.
If only some other games could use that concept. This isn't working. What do we do? Nuke the world. Start over.
But it was just written so beautifully, and again, the mechanics of it's just so good, and it's just 16 is high on my list, and needless to say, that's my highest point on here. If I had to put the top games that I saw through this press release just now, 16's number 1. Number 2 would be my that Street Fighter 6 that got me really hyped up. And then the last one would actually be the one that's like Scarlet Nexus almost, that anime looking one. That has me intrigued.
The Eternite?
Yeah, Eternite or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Eternite, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I honestly barely remember the name myself. But no, that one looked interesting too as well. It does pique my interest, and I'm curious to see if that's going to be included like down the road inside the PlayStation Plus membership, to where we can at least try a trial of it. I don't know how long it's going to be. That's the thing, because I know that if it's X amount of dollars of all that good stuff, then they have to require at least a trial. So we'll have to find out about that. But no, I'm right there with you guys, like right there with Mildew as far as the rating goes. 9 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed this. The way they cleaned up at the end was one hell of a way to go out. Personally, it hurt me just a little bit just because of that 2023. Like I had to wait a full year for that, which is kind of also like hinting that I don't think, unless there's a PlayStation Showcase that happens June, July, August, I don't think we're going to get Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 until like 2024 at the earliest at this point. That's what I'm kind of feeling, and I don't like that because Final Fantasy VII Remake is fantastic.
The problem is with the group, and we had this issue with Kingdom Hearts and all, is the reason it took so long is because they split focus too much. So they tend to work on multiple projects at the same time. We've all seen the announcements for Kingdom Hearts 4. So you've got that going now too.
Yeah.
So the fact that you've got 2 different game titles plus the 7 remakes part 2s that are still out there needs to come out. I mean, they're doing what they've normally done. Now, unless they've increased their staffing and all to where they can now handle it, I wouldn't be surprised if we could hear something soon about it. But it's no surprise that they do this multiple times or multiple games around the same time. Like, because I feel like they have a history of doing that.
Yeah, and it makes me like even more and seeing this title, to be honest with you, I know this is nothing set in stone, but this is making me feel even more confident that Square is probably going to get acquired by PlayStation at some point. Like, I do think that acquisition, I mean, I know that we've been talking about for a while, it's been a rumor, all that good stuff, but I do think that because of how close knit this relationship is, and us seeing 16 here again, at a state of play, mind you, it's not even a PlayStation showcase, it's at a state of play. It's making me think that they're probably going to be getting acquired at the end of this year, 2023 at some point.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So, I just gave my list of my top games I just saw here. Now we're going to go in reverse order. The top games that you saw here that was on your list, top 3, I would say. 9-Ball. What's your top 3 that you saw from this list?
Oh, that's easy. I'm going to say Final Fantasy 16. I'm going to say Callista Project and Stray.
Nice. Yeah, Stray looked a little bit more like I'm glad we saw more information about Stray because I was curious to see. It looked beautiful, but I had no idea what you were necessarily going to do until this. And it looks like it's like taking elements of a traditional platformer, but bringing it inside of like a 3D-ish world and probably going from point A to point B, almost like a Frogger. Mildewy, top 3.
Definitely gonna have to put Callisto Protocol's definitely up there. Stray for sure. And then that new one, I'm already forgetting its name.
Eder Knight?
No, it's the Seasons Letter to the Future.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's the one with the like explorator like going around like trying to solve almost like it feels kind of like Bridge of Spiritus, where it's like you're trying to solve like a mystery of the world and all. But it's like there's no fighting or anything, it's more just exploration puzzle based probably.
Interesting.
So that one definitely looked really interesting to me. I definitely have to say this. If the Street Fighter, it looks interesting. Never been a big fighting fan, so we'll have to see how that one plays out. The Res 4, like as long as they let me move and shoot, that's gonna be fun. But if they have to stop and aim, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of waiting on that one. I want to see if you're gonna be able to move and shoot.
Final Fantasy 16 looks beautiful and all. I'm not too in depth in the story like you are, Malachi. So that one's kind of like.
That's the beauty about it. I was about to say that's the beauty about it is that you don't have to play any of the other ones at all. Like you.
No, I know. I played 13 and 12, so I know how like differential they can be. But this one definitely looks like it's got some more backlore to it. At least
possibly.
It
I'm
like
just going off speculation. So
I know, but it's like just from what I saw though, with like the whole fighting in the world and all and everything. Yeah, it just feels like it. So like I'll have to see more of it. But the fact that they're working on it and it looks that beautiful is applause to them. And I can't wait to see more Kingdom Hearts 4 because that's what they could pull out. I can't wait to see what that one's got coming towards me.
Yeah, man.
So, but yeah, no, I definitely have to say Callisto, Stray, and Seasons for me right now.
What would you guys say? Now, this one is a free for all. Whoever wants to take it first, but were you guys were you guys expecting to see as much VR stuff as you saw today? And if so, did this change your mind or increase or decrease your interest at all as far as PSVR 2?
No, you just need to get that Resident Evil Village when you get the VR there, Malachi.
I'm good, but yeah, no. I mean, my only complaint with all of this, and you said it on the stream, is the fact that like you just have floating gloves and floating hands there. That's the part that I don't like. I am curious, and I am glad to see that it looks like they're pouring a little bit more into VR, VR 2, I should say, because I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but I can imagine Resident Evil being really good on VR 2, especially what they've shown. No Man's Sky, that was already in first person, so to see that again in VR seems a little bit more immersive and kind of cool. And again, I'm not really the biggest exploratory guy, but I mean, something like that would make me want to go ahead and try it out. You know, so yeah, I just thought it was very interesting.
Don't forget Call the Mountain.
Call the Mountain looks great, and that one actually looks pretty good. Like I'm actually more excited now than I was before.
That one looks really good and all. Just the one thing, my problem with VR is, the headsets and all, they tend to kind of mess with me and my equilibrium.
Yeah.
But they could have changed it now because that was me dealing with the old stuff. The next thing that I said is the gloves. Like seriously, like how hard is it to build a wrist function or something, or even just build the freaking arm polys out to the elbows and back a bit? It's like, how hard is it to do that? Well, not everyone's arms are the same. I'm like, that shouldn't matter right now. Like, if you want to get into the arm lengths and everything about people, then you need to do something different with like some sort of sensor node or something towards like, you got like, all right, you hold your arm out and it measures like
a calibration.
There.
Yeah,
calibration. Like,
yeah.
Like how hard does it do calibrations then? And then you can easily have the mesh stretch a bit. Skin textures are not that hard to stretch out in mapping, unless like you really want to be that detailed. Like, oh, I got too many freckles in one spot. It's like who's paying it that much in detail into that? That's Ready Player One level, and we're not nowhere near that. So don't worry about it.
And on top of all that, it's not like you're playing a creative person inside most of these VR games. You're playing as a person that's already created. So it's not. So they'll probably have clothes on already. They'll probably have some sort of armor on their arms already. So it's not even really like that. You have to worry about skin textures or freckles and scars and stuff like that.
And I don't even know. Like, and I'd have to look at it to see, like, watch a gameplay from someone's game point. But it's like, like body downward. Like, do they have like a body for the character? Because I know, like, I've seen like in Phasmophobia, like, some people were playing with like with VR and all, but like we saw that like from regular players, then they saw the full character and all. So I'm like, do they have that full body in there? Like Phasmophobia, I think, has the full arms. Like I don't know, it's just something weird. And like I also see like Beat Saber, like I've seen some videos of that where they have like full body on, like the full bodies and everything. So I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe it's game developers' preference or something. Who knows? But come on, guys, y'all want to go Ready Player One? Let's let's level up.
Time will tell. Do you have any commentary on that one? It's the 9-ball. Before we actually wrap up our discussion on this, we kind of went through everything that State of Play has to offer. We gave our ratings about it. We gave our top 3. Do you have anything about VR before we dismiss?
No, not really. I don't really have nothing.
All right.
It's VR.
So we got about a week out from the new PlayStation tiers coming out. I think it's the 17th, if I'm not mistaken, which is a Friday. That's 2 weeks from now. So we'll find out what that new tiers offer is going to be. I know that me and 9ballers are aiming for the top spot on that one. And we'll be guinea pigs on over there for Mildewy Carrot. So for anyone that's watching right now, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. This coming Tuesday is going to be our All Things Gaming, talking video game news, anything that's coming up. And then following that very next Thursday, still not going to be our SIM because that is Summer Game Fest, baby. And we are going to be live reacting to that one. Live, I tell you. So be on the lookout for that when that goes live. And then following after that is going to be the Xbox Bethesda Showcase on Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be reacting to that as well, seeing if our predictions were correct for Summer Game Fest for Xbox Cross Bethesda Showcase. And then, of course, we're back at it like a bad habit for that following Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all things gaming. So we got a pretty decently busy schedule, and I'm very excited about all of this right now. And just got to be on the lookout to see if PlayStation is going to have an official showcase. That I'm looking for something that's an hour plus long. That's going to give us some heavy hitters. Hopefully something about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 and other titles that's upcoming.
Kingdom Hearts and all that,
Yeah, they're probably not going to give us anything for Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately, right this early. Like, I think the earliest we're probably going to see anything for Kingdom Hearts wise is going to be like 2024. And that's the earliest. I think even that's a little too early.
They've got trailers going out, and the last time they did this, they had they actually started putting some more stuff out.
How big is the gap between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
Actually,
I'm going to look it up right now, actually, while we're here. Kingdom.
So 3 was launched, let's see, 2019. Yep.
And all right, so that was 14 years in between.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 2 was December 2020, December 22nd, 2005.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that there was a lot of stuff they were doing in between that too, with the other games and all. So it doesn't surprise me that it got pushed off. Let's see here. I know they did do the Dream Drop distance. That actually dropped in 2012. 2009 was 358 over 2 days. So they're doing a lot of the Game Boy games is what they were doing in between that time frame. So a lot of those mini episodes, fillers in betweens, they're doing in between then. So they had 3 games come out in between it, and then they came out with Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2019. So you had 2009, and then you had 2012, and then you had 2019. So about 7 years between the two. But I think also during that time they were having. What else was coming out for Final Fantasy during that time frame?
15 was coming out because that came out around 2000. I want to say 16, if I'm correct about that. I might be wrong about that one actually. Let me see.
I'm actually trying to look
here. Fantasy 15 release dates. That came out. No, I was right. November 29, 2016. So that was something that obviously they were working on, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake came out in 2020, so that was 2 years ago. And I can't remember anything else Final Fantasy wise other than them doing updates for 14, but that's a whole separate team and everything like that.
Trying to see here. So they did Final Fantasy VII Remastered 19. Let's see here. 18, they did the World of Final Fantasy.
It's a little chibi game.
Yeah. They had 2018. They had Final Fantasy Pocket Edition. 2017. They had Final Fantasy 15 episode Ignis.
That was 2015.
2017.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was about to say 15 came out in December 2016.
17. And outside Monsters of the Deep.
Now, heads up that the episode Ignis, that is DLC for 15.
Yeah. And Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, come out in 2017 as well.
Yep.
There was a lot in 2017.
Yeah, some of them were kind of ports though on over because there's even
16 was Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy Type 0 Online was 2016. Brave Exvius was 2015. Final Fantasy Grandmasters was 2015.
Brave Exvius is mobile.
Heaven's Sword was 2015.
Heaven's Sword is a DLC for 14. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they got a lot here. Like I said, from what I feel like their capabilities to split multitasking really wasn't there. So I feel like they just pushed off Kingdom Hearts a bit to work on all that, but because of the fact that they've given us a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 now, I feel like we've got a better chance of it coming out sooner rather than later. Now, I'm not going to say 2023 for sure, unless they work some sort of magic that I don't know about. But I could probably say summer 24. I could definitely dig that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think that the most, I still stand by that. I think the most we'll get in 2024 will be, if anything, maybe more gameplay trailer, and that's it. Like I don't see that game actually officially releasing until like 2026.
So actually, the Kingdom Hearts 3 official trailer looks to have launched in 2018, so a year before
it came out.
It actually came out. So the fact that we were getting a trailer this year, I don't know. We'll have to see though.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, like I mentioned before, make sure you guys are checking us out on twitch.tv/ALWT Gaming. Just as a general friendly reminder, it's a new month. I don't know if you guys have Amazon Prime and Twitch. If you guys do, you guys can combine them together and make Twitch Prime, and you guys will get a free sub monthly that you guys are able to give to a Twitch streamer. We appreciate you guys if you guys would like to use that on us. If not, use it for another Twitch streamer that you guys watch all the time, because we'll definitely help them out. Again, I am well, before I go ahead and say that, lastly, Raise Energy Drinks. Make sure you guys do Rep Sports, REPP Sports. Type in ALWT Gaming, and that's REPPsports.com. That is. Type in ALWT Gaming at checkout. Get 50% off your Raise Energy Drinks, your water supplements, your workout powders, all of that. It's 15% off just typing in ALWT Gaming. We would appreciate that as well. Once again, I am Malachi36. It's the 9-Ball, and this is Mildewy Care. We are signing off for June 2nd, 2022, and we'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Tuesday. Love, peace, hair grease, control, alt.
Complete.
Peace.